Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stocks Around Us with me, Pizza. Guys, you know how much I just love shopping, right? Shopping is my hobby. Shopping makes me happy. But unfortunately, shopping requires money. And my job just doesn't pay as well as you guys may think. So oftentimes, I find myself running out of cash for some reason. So in order to solve this problem, I've decided that I'm gonna need a credit card. That's why we're gonna apply for a credit card. This way, I'll be able to go shopping, get discounts, go traveling, eat fine food, and just simply afford to pay for things. You see, there's this one card that gives you so many different promotions with a ton of different brands. This card, guys, is KTC or Krungthai Card Public Company Limited. KTC is a leading consumer finance provider in Thailand. So their business is basically issuing credit cards and personal loans for people. And they're huge. They have over 2 million accounts of credit cards and personal loans combined. Let's start with their core business, the credit cards. KTC provides a wide variety of credit cards for different market segments, offering the most simple things to luxurious living. For example, you can get a KTC card that has special co-promotions with air travel, hotels, even gasoline, to famous hospitals like Samitived, shopping malls like Future Park, cars and auto services. Really just a long list of partnerships with different businesses that provide card holders with a bunch of benefits. KTC constantly comes up with attractive marketing schemes that offer hot deals and cashbacks for their reward programs. So when we look at the credit card business, what exactly does its operations entail? As KTC issues credit cards, they have to acquire members, approve their credit line, monitor their usage, and collect payments. So where then does the money come from? The answer is interest and credit card fees. Customers must cover the interest rate that comes with the amount that they owe, plus an additional fee for credit card services. Also, don't forget that every time we swipe our credit cards on those card reader machines, up to 3% of our charges goes to the credit card company. Its second core business is providing personal loans, which are offered in two formats: a fixed one-time payment or a revolving loan, where borrowers have the flexibility in the amount and time that they withdraw from the loan. This is great for people who have jobs with irregular paychecks because they can then buy stuff on credit before they receive their actual money. Again, the revenue of personal loans comes from the interest and fee-based incomes, similarly to the credit card business. The interest rates that they charge depends on the type of loan and the credit scoring of that particular customer. Besides these two activities, KTC also provides fundings for SMEs, and since last year, they've been providing hire purchases for motorbikes, partnering with AP Honda, as consumers are increasingly spending in the auto service industry. KTC aims to offer attractive financing solutions and provide service excellence to all of its customer groups. Well guys, I finally have a brand new credit card. I'm so excited because looking at all the promotions that I'm gonna get, I have to remind myself not to go crazy. Anyways, there's time for all that later because right now we're about to meet a very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you guys to Khun Apisama na Songkhla. She's the Senior VP of Treasury and Investor Relations at KTC. Let's go meet her. สวัสดีค่ะคุณอภิสมา Thank you so much for having us here today.
You're welcome.
So you're a financing company. Of course, you're quite dependent on the economy.
Yes.
So could you give us a summary of the state of our economy right now?
And we are positive that our net profit this year we will deliver as we promised the market. Khun, our CEO, that's promised the market that we're gonna deliver the record profit. And we are positive that we can get that.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite good news.
So, Khun Apisama, when we think of KTC, people immediately associate it with the credit card business, but you also have the personal loans.
Yes.
Could you give us a revenue contribution of each business?
Our credit card is our main business. It's about 70% of our asset. And personal loan is about 30% of the asset because we start with 100% credit card and then personal loan later. That's why the percentage is not as 50-50, right? But if you're talking about revenue, the credit card generates about 60% of our total revenue. Personal loan is about 30% of total revenue.
Oh, I see.
And another 10 is other income, for example, recovery that we get from the bad debt.
And starting with your biggest business, your credit card, how is the business going this year?
This year going very well, actually. We went back to the market. We went back to the market, in the term of the marketing campaign from last year, the second half of last year. And the response is much better than we thought. So this year we started from the beginning of the year and getting stronger and stronger by the time and should be in full on about fourth quarter. We use our database and marketing have to come up with something that each segment what they really want and to have the campaign to suit them. So they use our card to spend more, something like that.
So you're basing your cards on the different lifestyles that people have.
Yes.
Would you say that this is the competitive advantage of your card in relation to your competitors?
You can say that. Yeah, that's what we try to do for a long time and it's very successful.
Oh, right. And moving on to your personal loans business, how's that going?
Personal loan is higher risk than the credit card. However, it generates higher income for us as well. So we have to be very careful in terms of selecting customer into our base. So that's the key. They don't have that much of the campaign on the personal loan.
Right.
People on the personal loan always, there are a lot of people that in need of money. So it depends on how you select them into your portfolio. So we increase the portfolio, but very, very carefully.
So you're very conservative.
Very much.
I see. I see. And do you have problems with non-performing loans?
Non-performing loans currently we have about 3% of the NPL in our portfolio is in the acceptable level of the non-performing loan. No way that you're gonna have 0% non-performing loan, right? But we look into the portfolio we have, so you have to start from the beginning that when you recruit the people into your portfolio, you have to be very strict with the approval process, which we have. And then for the collection at the end, right after they delinquents, you have to be able to collect the money back or call them to get the money for them to pay you back.
So in these past 2 years, we've seen a great improvement in
Yes.
the financial structure of KTC. What is your business strategy overall in moving the company forward?
For the past 2 years, what we emphasize on, we really focus on is the cost effective. So Khun Rathian, our new CEO, he been on board about 1.5 years, and he's focused on the business in terms of the cost cutting, service improvement. So that's the strategy of the company. Now, starting as I said before, we starting from the last year that we improved in terms of the marketing campaign. We went back to the market, and the strategy toward the marketing is you have to know your customer well.
Right.
In order to serve them and in order to create the campaign that they're gonna use your card to spend. So that really the key thing.
Thank you so much for today ค่ะ
You're
คุณ
welcome.
Apisama สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Financial highlights. At the end of 2012, KTC's revenue was about 11.3 billion baht. Its net profit was about 255 million baht, marking quite a turnaround from the year before. Its net profit margin was 2.3%, and its ROE was about 5%, which is a significant improvement from 2011. The PBV was about 1.6, which is actually a growth of 47% in 4 years. However, it is evident that the value shot up just after 2011. Following the same growth pattern, the share price of KTC at the end of 2012 was 31 baht. This is a growth of 34%, and as of March this year, the price was up to 40 baht. At the end of this year's first quarter, the market cap of KTC was about 10.3 billion baht. Well, guys, that was KTC. Join us again next time for more company highlights with me, Pizza. By the way, you guys can also check out our show on YouTube. Just search for Stocks Around Us Money Channel, or check out our website on www.moneychannel.co.th. Anyways, now that I have my brand new credit card, I'm gonna give it a test run. So, see you guys later. Bye! So if you want to know more about public procurement, come and join us on our trip to Hong Kong to study a very interesting business that does e-public procurement for the Chinese government. Hi, is this the lighting center? I'll see you guys soon. Bye!